Just breaking the ice. Oh, sorry.
What did she tell you?
Today is officially the end of the hen party. The last time I had to speak in front of so many people was to say not guilty, my love. I've been given lots of advice on what not to say, such as keep it short, no smoky jokes. Try and keep it short, no smoke jokes, try and remember names, etc. However, it's been many years since I was allowed to say anything without being disagreed with, laughed at or ignored, so this is too good an opportunity to miss. At the end of the day, this is my speech and I can say what I like. I did ask for an autocue today, but the budget is stretched. Capacity, and I'll have to pay for it myself, so this paper will do. I'm very proud to stand.
I'm really into it, Dan.
I'm very proud. I'm very proud to stand here. I'm very proud to stand here on the day my daughter becomes someone's wife. I see today as not necessarily losing daughter, but gaining a son. A gardener, an odd job man, cider. Danny, you listening? Because you wrote some of this. We are uniting the mains and the oats.
Hooray.
Which may be a good thing or maybe not. Val actually said to me if I was her husband, she'd poison my cocoa. I said if she was my wife, I'd drink it. I'd be worried about that. Right, I'm sorry, I was small earlier, I'm sorry. Was it on camera?
Yeah, tell your uncle.
It's all going on camera.
That's the man at CNA catalogue taking it down. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and friends of Vicky, to the marriage of Vicky and Danny. Oh, it's Danny, he was alright that one, wasn't he? Couldn't he?
No.
What, Robbie?
Yeah.
Sadly, all 4 sets of grandparents are no longer with us. I'm sure they would have been as proud of them both as we are. Also, people who haven't been able to come today for whatever reason. But a special miss you to my late mother's sister Libby, who sadly passed away a month ago. I know she was looking forward to a good old knees up, even at the ripe young age of 90.
There.
Here.
There you are.
I'm Libby today.
How are you? That's,
Yeah.
that's Libby's little girl. May God bless her. Also to her elder brother Basil, who at 94
Yeah.
feels the journey down from Staffordshire, which incidentally is Stoke, may be too much for him, and to anyone else who I have missed. Bringing us to the first toast of the day, absent friends. I'm only on page 2. 25. The good thing about a wedding is, as father of the bride, you can show everyone how generous you are. I wanted to give you all an itemised bill so you can see for yourselves. She's laughing.
She has to, yeah.
Jackie told me it was not the done thing, but she slid into astronomically priced hat. Nothing. Also, welcome to all of you who have managed to find this godforsaken place. As Spain, Yorkshire, and even next door. Page 3. I knew the bride when she used to rock and roll. Word or 3 about Vicky. As you can see, Vicky looks stunning today, absolutely beautiful. The last time I used these words when Peter Crouch scored that goal against Do you know, it's at that point I thought I was going to start going. It's hard to believe that she wasn't a beautiful baby. When she popped out, the midwife slapped her mother. I was at Vicky's birth as well as the conception. I walked into the delivery room, having
Ben, can you
imbibed,
carry him out?
having imbibed on 1 or 2 beverages beforehand. I was handed a gown which I put on and a mask which I mistook for a hat. Not known any different because I don't watch Casualty. I introduced myself to a nurse as Dr. Zhivago and she probably fitted me with rubber gloves. Then I passed out. Later in her life I clearly remember her staggering around on her little legs, drinking from a bottle, tottering, falling over, rolling around the floor, laughing just like a mother. Don't ruin it, Vic. Yes, Vicky's teenage years were a great fun. Asking the landlord of the Royal Oak if Vicky could hold her 18th birthday party in the function room upstairs. How old, he said? She's been drinking here for 3 years. She actually learned to walk in the Queen's Head where she would sample the leftovers and discover the taste of lager. I'm making it sound like she's got a drink problem, probably because she has. Almost expelled from school with her friend who should remain nameless, but it was Becky.
She's now his sister-in-law.
That was sister-in-law. Making their maths teacher's life a misery, Emma trying to keep them on the straight and narrow, and failing, making Becky dress up as an old lady, and trying to buy booze, and failing miserably, delivering newspapers in the evening, but I ended up doing it myself, delivering a local freebie paper with Becky and usually bumping them off somewhere.
Yeah, the
Dumping them
recycle
off.
bin.
Recycle
It's hard work.
But it was our friendship that introduced us to the lovely Joe and the man with his upside down head. So who we have shared many a good time, etc. And then there's Krusty, who stayed one night. There's Krusty, And then there's Krusty who stayed one night and they put pillows under their quilts. Climbed out the window and went out for the evening. But Miss Marple here, she found them in the precinct and brought them home. Kindly begging her not to tell her. Sorry, I shan't mention that then. She also made us proud when she went to Secretarial College. And I'm not crying, I'm sweating and it's dribbling. She went to Secretarial College and the teacher told us how well she was doing. And then she went, your mum told me to put that. And then she went travelling the world for a year but gave up after she went to India and was chased by snakes. So when she came home, we used to take her to the cinema in the afternoons until she got a job. She went temping for a bit and then found Bond Pierce, or they found her, and she's been there ever since.
You missed the syphilis gang.
And she also got what?
The syphilis gang in between. Them lot over there.
Before Bond Pierce was a syphilis.
I didn't have syphilis, I used to work at SIF, yeah. That's
Well, she spelled for all done that, don't I? Luckily, Vicky inherited my good looks together with a chin dimple, show it then. And my brain. She also inherited Jackie's temper, which I'm sure Danny has discovered. Quick, by the way, Vicky has seen Status Quo live more times than she's Robbie Williams, whose greatest moment is surely Mrs. Doubtfire. Every time Victoria Louise Main, I wanted Ground as a middle name that was overruled. Had she been born 20 years later, she would have been Britannia. Football fans will understand that. Stoke City, Victoria.
Yeah, we get it.
Britannia, sorry.
Yes.
We are drafted. You're coming in.
We're going to have food soon.
Page 5. We're very proud of Vicky.
Yeah, we nearly there.
I didn't want to do this. We're very proud of Vicky. My feet are hurting as well. We're very proud of Vicky. We're very proud of both daughters, and not just for giving us 5 terrific grandchildren. Both Jazz and Vic have made us laugh and cry over the years, but we wouldn't have it any other way, would we? Last words on Wiki, as the Turks call her. She's vibrant, stubborn, outgoing, moody, fun-loving and popular. In fact, a right pain in the arse. But we love her. To Wiki! Last bit. I'm sweating off your good hair. Danny, what can I say about Danny? Not a lot really. Danny and Vicky are chalk and cheese. I only wrote this morning. Didn't we, Danny? He's so laid back he makes Stephen Hawkins look like he's breakdancing. I thought he was quite funny. She's laughing.
I knew who it was.
She said,
I don't normally
you
know
said you
people.
didn't know who
I
it
knew
was.
him.
I don't know who it is. I remember meeting him for the, anyway, I didn't say that. I remember meeting him for the first time. He was at the barn. That's a local boys' boozer for you out-of-towners. Cigarette in one hand, pint in the other, and I thought, bloody hell. Seriously, he's a good bloke, and they say, as they say, and we've shared many a pint and fish together. I'm talking about him now, right? Fish together and talk football together and have many laughs along the way. His main fault is a Man United fan. In the 16 years Vic and Dan have been together, I found to be a quite decent fella. If that makes Vicky happy occasionally, that's okay by me. He's a great dad and his 3 kids are devoted to him, and I believe Vicky and Danny are devoted to each other. Not forgetting that he works hard as well. That's another point I thought I was going to cry. Oh, I didn't. Danny wrote the last 2 paragraphs. Anyway, holiday on the Isle of Wight with Jackie, Danny and Vicky. Great time on the inflatable, etc. But at the bar, where I introduced Danny to Wood's Navy Rum. Do you remember that, Danny? We played pool with a young couple who just got married and then went to their room for sandwiches. Danny got stuck in a lift. We both peed in an ornamental flower pot. Getting to our rooms rather late. Vicky was blazing. Danny stormed off. Jackie and I lay quivering. I was getting scared now. Quivering in the darkened room next door. Till Jackie said, "Don't just lie there, go and find him." Mumbling myself, I pounded the streets until I found him asleep on the beach in his underpants.
That's true.
Even the tide was afraid to come in when Jackie and Vicky arrived. Our good friend Val and Dave must be so proud of their son.
But not their daughter.
Welcome to our family, Danny. Remember, the secret of a happy marriage remains a secret. Never go to bed angry, stay up and fight. Riding group.
Right.
That's it, I've done it!